What's good, YouTube? This your boy HoodFacts TV, and I'm back with another reaction video. Y'all know my motto. I'm not about to hold y'all up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for yourself so you can get notified when I drop more bangers like this one. Get in the comments, talk to your boy. I talk back. Do me another big favor. Like and share his videos.
2024 has been one of the craziest years in drill history. New movements have blown up across the country, racking up millions of views and introducing tons of new rappers. But it's also been more deadly than usual, and several big names have gone down as casualties of these ongoing conflicts, specifically during a 3-month stretch in the summer. Because of its growing popularity, 2024 drill was a countrywide movement led by several major cities. Chicago, the city responsible for the creation of the genre, saw a resurgence, but new places like Dallas and Atlanta also had drill scenes take off, gaining tons of attention, introducing new faces to the fans, and making people aware of the rivalries going on in the streets. So, in this video, we'll take a look at everything that happened.
Instead of calling it drill rap, y'all should change it to op rap, because all y'all do is talk about your ops and talk about drilling on your ops and you know what I'm saying, bragging about the shit you got to your ops and bragging about the shit that they done to their ops. So we should call this op rap, not drill rap no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm just high right now, but hey.
Happened in drill through the entire 2024, as well as the continuous cost that this genre comes at. The year started off with Chicago popping off, with artists like Fauna 1700, Maptiski, Chucky, and YFG Fatso blowing up on the scene, along with Screwly G 30 minutes away in Gary, Indiana. In February, Atlanta artist Baby Kia dropped a song called OD Crashin', and this song went extremely viral, spreading across the internet and becoming the crash out anthem of the year, making Baby Kia the most well-known artist coming out of the Atlanta drill movement. At the time of this writing, the video for that song is at 21 million views, and it's safe to say it was the biggest drill song of the entire year. Baby Kia's rise brought tons of new attention from people who had never heard of Atlanta drill, but were introduced by OD.
I don't know about Baby Kia, man. He be yelling some crazy shit, man. I be thinking that young boy possessed sometimes. I did listen to one of his songs before, but I can't really get jiggy with that shit. I'm not saying it's trash or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not for me. It's more for the younger guys. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely jumped in the game and got a crazy buzz and a crazy wave real quick. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that from him at all.
And the fact that he dissed other Atlanta drill artists like Anti the Menace on the record made people curious to tune in and find out what was going on, leading to more people listening to the music. In addition to Baby Kia blowing up, February was also a good month for New York drill. Up to this point, things had basically fizzled out, but D-Thing, arguably one of the biggest rappers in the city, had been released in January of 2024, and in February he began dropping music, bringing a little bit of life back to the city. This same month, a new group of Brooklyn rappers known as the Troopers dropped a song called Troopers Anthem that blew up, making them the new group with motion on the scene. However, this stretch...
Yeah, I never heard of these boys before. I'm gonna have to check them out. They called Troopers, and the song that blew up was Truther Anthem. I'm definitely gonna have to go check them out after I do this reaction, because I never heard of these guys before.
Stretch would end up being the peak of New York drill for the year, and afterwards numbers would drop for everybody and New York drill would continue its decline. Meanwhile, new movements would continue to pop up. In April, Dallas rappers D Glock and Wumbo Dean dropped a song called Belt Boys that blew up, getting nationwide attention. The majority of people outside of Dallas had never heard of Dallas drill, but after Belt Boys, people began tuning in. FBG Murda also helped to establish Dallas drill, dropping several songs of his own that also got nationwide attention. Other artists from Dallas Drill like Channel 4 Mark, Double O Glizzy, Rundown 4, and Lil Chop also had motion as well on a smaller level. Going into summer, the drill world's attention would shift back to Chicago to watch the rise and fall of the Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds were a new group from the east side of Chicago that had begun to get some attention from rapping and other activities in the streets. The three main rappers in this gang were Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Vert, and Bloodhound Q50. There was also Lil Scoom 89, a rapper closely affiliated with the Bloodhounds, and he also gained a buzz around this time. By early May, Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom were beginning to take off. Both artists had songs buzzing in Chicago, and Lil Jeff had Reddit fame for allegedly having 10 bodies. Going into summer, he was continuing.
I think everybody mostly liked Little Jeff because of his gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know about his music was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, they make 1 minute tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 minute tracks. So I haven't really heard a real true song come out of Bloodhound. You know what I'm saying? Because all they really make is verses. You know what I mean? They get on the joint and diss they ops and talk about the body. So, I mean, and that's cool if that's what y'all call music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that down. I'm not hating on that at all. You know what I'm saying? But I be wanting to hear, some music, some real music, Drill shit is cool.
Continuing to get internet attention for music as well as viral antics. But in early June, the news broke that Lil Jeff had lost his life in a crazy situation where the Bloodhounds had attempted to go on a drill, and in the process of chasing an op into a house, Jeff had gotten caught and returned fire by someone in the house. Following Lil Jeff's passing, he instantly got tons of new coverage. Basically, every hip-hop media outlet on YouTube was talking about him, and his situation was getting tons of publicity. He was getting King Von comparisons, and fans started glazing him the way they do every rapper that passes away. Lil Scoom was already buzzing before, but after Lil Jeff passed, he began getting even more attention. However, in July, just 1 month after Jeff passed, Scoom would also meet an early end after he was backdoored in the rack. In the time between Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom passing, down in Jacksonville, Julio Fulio also lost his life.
Yeah, this one right here was a big deal. But I thought Julio Fulio passed before Lil Jeff. Maybe I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't matter in this video. But Fulio definitely was a big deal, you know what I'm saying? Even though his music wasn't as good as Young Ace in them, but he still had an impact on the music game. Like, he still was nice. He still made music. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't. He wasn't one of them artists that just dropped diss tracks. Like, he can really drop a song. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fucked with his music as well. But this one right here, man, this one was big. Like, this one was a big loss, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy situation where he leaked the location where he was celebrating his birthday, and his ops came and got him. The people believed to be responsible were caught a couple of weeks later. Jacksonville drill was basically over by this point, but the passing of Fulio marked the official end because he was the face of his side of the beef, as well as one of the last rappers from his neighborhood still alive and free. After Fulio passed, Young and Ace made a song dissing him, but given the current state of things, this might be the last diss song that Ace ever puts out. In late summer, the drill world would take another loss, but this time up in Philly. By 2024, Philly drill was fizzling out. The movement lost the majority of its big rappers in 2023, but OT7 Kwani and YBC Duel were still carrying the city. Kwani was sticking to his proven formula of barely dropping anything on streaming platforms and teasing music occasionally. By 2024, he was known across the country, and the few songs he dropped music videos for on YouTube all did multiple millions of views. He even ended up linking with Trump, endorsing him, and getting a shout out at a rally. YBC Duel was also sticking to his formula, dropping extremely disrespectful music and pulling antics, even going as far as to dig at a gravesite. He had songs like McButtons and McNuggets.
He said he was Mr. Disrespectful. He called himself Mr. Disrespectful for a reason. And I always say in all my videos, man, you ain't gonna know what them shooters gonna look like, but them shooters gonna know what you look like. So if you gonna disrespect somebody, be ready, especially if you in the same city. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you in the same city, you in the same hood, and you can be spotted easy. Be ready for what's coming. Because disrespecting people dead friends and people dead family members is not playing in 2024. People not going to jail nowadays.
Nuggets and California Dreamin', racking up more views than he ever had. He was also tapped in with the new Chicago drill scene and collaborating with artists like Bono 1700, Lil Scoom, and Lil Jeff before they passed. Brandon Buckingham, a YouTube documentary maker, saw this motion and decided to go to Philly and film a documentary for Duel. But just 2 days after the documentary was released, Duel had his life claimed in Philly, allegedly by a 16-year-old. This crazy situation.
And it's crazy. It's like they was in the same type of vehicle, pulled right the side of him. It's like he couldn't even move. He couldn't get away at all because he was stuck right behind a bus. So you getting ambushed. There's no back end up. There's none of that. It's crazy.
Got nationwide coverage, but basically marked the official end of Philly drill, leaving Kwani as the only big Philly drill rapper who was alive and free. Fulio and YBC Duel were two of the most disrespectful drill rappers ever, so their passing didn't really surprise anyone and was another example of the kind of target artists put on their back when they pull antics and go to extreme lengths in order to disrespect the dead just to go viral. In September, the fans' attention was shifted back to Chicago. Following the passing of Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom, their friend Bloodhound Q50 had been blowing up, dropping music to keep their names alive. Q50 was cool with and often collaborated with Scrooly G, another up-and-coming drill rapper, and in September, these two found themselves in a beef with Billionaire Black, one of the originators of drill music.
Yeah, they got in beef with Billionaire Black because they talk too much. Billionaire Black wasn't even thinking about them boys. Prior to did some music with him. But, you know, Schoolie G had to go and try to diss Duck and then clean it up and then double back down on it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being like, yeah, y'all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how it go, though. But a lot of people be chasing that clout, too, man. A lot of people do shit just to chase that clout. You know what I'm saying?
Back in 2011, along with the whole FBG group. This beef would generate tons of attention, shining an even bigger spotlight on the Chicago drill scene.
And that's exactly what Schoolie G wanted. He wanted that attention. Because you got to understand, a lot of these dudes been doing music for a long time. You get what I'm saying? So if you say any type of somebody name that's popping or somebody that's passed away, you going to get a little bit of attention, especially if the song got a little bit of bang to it or if the song is a little bit nice. You definitely going to get that attention that you looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because the fans is going to start tagging the friends or tagging the person that you talking about. And that person that you talking about gonna have to respond, especially if you feel like you're disrespecting them. So these dudes know exactly what they doing when they do it.
It started with Scrooly G previewing a song where he said if he caught an op trying to shop at the store, he would pop out and do him like Duck. He claimed this wasn't a diss and just a reference to a situation, but FBG and their side weren't trying to hear it. And
nah, because it's a diss. Why would you do somebody? Why would you? If it's not a diss, why are you highlighting the way you would kill somebody that somebody else got killed, how somebody else got killed? Like, come on, bro. That don't even make sense. And how do you think you right for that? Even if you, in your heart, you wasn't saying it as a diss and you was just using it as a reference, when you knowing this man got family and friends still alive and they're still grieving because the internet is the internet. Like, why? That's the only thing I don't get. Yeah, take it out the song, say you sorry, and just keep it moving. That would have made you a bigger man, to me, in my eyes. I would have respected you way more. This is one of them times where you got to have a big homie that's supposed to be like, yo, bro, yeah, you was kind of wrong for saying that. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you less of a man to apologize and take that out your verse. You get what I'm saying?
several rappers blasted him on the internet. This led Skrilla to drop an official diss with Bloodhound Q50, where he took shots at Billionaire Black, King Yella, and Swag De Niro, and Q50 decided to diss Tuka, one of FBG's fallen members. This song drew response disses from Billionaire Black, as well as other FBG members like Young and Dutchy, and basically all of the songs passed 1 million views. The situation brought even more attention to Skrilla G and Q50 and temporarily made Billionaire Black and FBG relevant again. In October, Fully Chopped and Q50 with Lil 50, two more Chicago rappers, blew up, but Lil 50 ended up losing his life extremely early, passing just 1 day after doing his second ever interview with DJ UTV, becoming the third up-and-coming Chicago artist to lose their life that year. This brings us to the end of 2024. Drill is still thriving across the country. Chicago's drill scene is still very active, and they have a ton of artists doing numbers. Atlanta drill is rolling along steadily on a smaller scale, and Dallas drill still has motion as well. New York and Philly drill are basically over, but the Philly sound in particular is popping all over the country. Summer of 2024 was extremely bloody, with the drill world losing Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Fulio, Lil Scoom, and YBC Duel all in the 3-month period. At this point, drill music seems like an unfortunate reality that automatically comes with any environment that has the impoverished conditions that lead to gang violence. The negatives outweigh everything else, but the music does provide opportunities for a select group of individuals, and the fans enjoy it. Because of this, it
was a pretty good video, like I said in the beginning. Drill rap is definitely going down. I can agree with that. I could definitely agree with that, man. But I'm not about to hold y'all up, man. If you're new to my channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for yourself so you can get notified when I drop more bangers like this one. Get in the comments. Talk to your boy. I talk back. Do me another big favor. Like and share this video. And I'm out. Peace.